Hi boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Planet Coaster here on Geezer. My name's Janty. We're cracking on with our pirate themed scenario. We're starting over there with the pirate ship. So we've decided to build out the coaster. That's the next thing that needs doing, really. We've got a few bits and bobs going on down the front here, and there's loads of area over here as well. It would be quite a cool place to do a full Let's Play of, I think, this level. It's a really nice looking level, especially with all the starting off bits there. But we are going to build our coaster, and I'm thinking we're going to run it all around. Well, maybe not all around here, but you know, using some of the space we've got down here. You'll see there. Look, we need to build a coaster, and then we need to pay off our loan and get the earnings up to £4,000. So it shouldn't be too tough with a coaster built, I don't think. There's a possibility of maybe changing the coaster out. I'm not sure whether or not we should. No, let's just go for it. Okay, because I was considering wooden coaster, but I think maybe a wooden coaster would work better with a more open area around the other side if we needed to. So I think what we'll do is instead we'll bring it down here and around the pirate ship down there. So we'll start off. We'll raise it up a little there, watching that we don't shoot somebody with that cannon. I think that's probably okay. Maybe a little lower down. There we go, and we'll bring that up. Not too high. It's not going to be a huge coaster, and also because we're slightly raised up to start off with, we can get away with a bit more down there as we sort of scoop around the ship there. So overall, I think that should be okay. We'll be about there, and then we'll bring it down and like so. Okay, and then we'll drop. Go over that grass bit there, or no, I don't think so. We'll drop it straight down. Well, you can really go straight down with this. I don't want to go vertical. Maybe we'll just take the edge off a little there. It'll be quite an intense drop, but not quite vertical. And we'll start beveling it a little there, and we'll bank it around just a little. Is that holding the banking there? Yes, it is. Okay, so we need to add more banking as we go. I want it to sort of curve around to the right as we drop down. So that should be enough there. We can bring it out now. Yep, and then bring it round. Okay, and then we'll smooth all this off afterwards as well. Don't worry too much just yet. We'll bring that up a little, and we'll go over this way. Excuse me if you can hear my phone vibrating. And a big apologies if you can hear the cat snoring. I've got a cat on my lap currently who's snoring his head off. I don't think he's quite loud enough to be picked up by the microphone. Okay, so we're going to try and come here. We'll have to adjust that banking around a little there. Yep. Okay, so I'm thinking here we should probably have our first inversion. Hopefully it's got plenty of speed here. I think it should have though. We'll try, see if we can find something that takes us over to the right. Oh my god, that's crazy. Something like that, but going the other way. What's that one called? Scorpion roll, is it? Yeah, okay, let's try. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Although I think it's a little big. It's actually taller than the drop, so we're going to have to make it a little shorter. That should be pretty good. And that sort of drops us right to the side of the boat there. I think that looks pretty good. I'm still getting to grips with the coaster mechanics, although I know I've done a little tutorial on sort of the basics, and I've got another tutorial coming on sort of G-forces and heat maps. But I'm always learning, and at the moment I'm still using a lot of these sort of what would you call them, prefab bits, I guess, where a lot of these you can do yourself and have a lot more to play with. See, I'm struggling here a little because there's a little kink in the edge of that piece that I would like to get rid of, and I can't, I don't think. Let's just try carrying these on a little. Yeah, that's fine. And then if we can select them and so you want to just be able to get the end of that loop really, which you can't. It's smooth. Yeah, it's not really getting rid of it, is it? There's a little kink there. So, oops, didn't want to get rid of the whole thing. It's little things like that where probably doing your own inversions eventually will be better. But you know, I'll get to that once I get to play with it a bit more. I've been spending a lot of my time on scenery and stuff really, as opposed to the coaster building. So I'm sure I'll get to grips with it a little bit later on. Right, so what should we do here then? Let's take it down and start to curve it around the boat. I think. Whoops. Yeah, take it that way. I think that's a bit too curved. I want to kind of sit it closer to the boat. I think we need to start the curve back a little piece. There we go. We'll knock that in there. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of it going round the boat and then maybe another inversion on the sort of the sand bottom there. Sandy bottom. Is that where SpongeBob lives? Oh no, Bikini Bottom that is, isn't it? Not Sandy Bottom, is that what it is? Oh, Crinkly Bottom was where Noel Edmond lives. God, I'm showing my age now. Right, we'll bring it round. Just want to get a little curve there. That's good. Oops, the other way. There we go. That's quite a tight curve there, so I'll make sure I come back and bank that later on. Oh, there's another inversion here. Something a bit crazy. Let's have a look. What have we got? No, that's a bit boring. It'd be nice if we had... Holy Christ, look at that. It's like a huge knot. And that's the other way. Something we had that sort of popped it out the other end. Oh, that's pretty good. Wow, that's quite crazy as well. Yeah, but it chucks it out the same direction, which is kind of what we want, although it needs to come a little smaller, I think. No, not bigger. No, not bigger. Oh my god. Which way does it go? There we go, smaller. Okay. And that should be okay. Yeah, I think it should get around there. It might be a little slow around there, but it might just have a nice bit of sort of hang time on the top of the loops there. Let's give it a run and let's see. We might see if we can get round back here up to the top. I think we should be able to do it. Let's have a look. It's coming down the first loop, first drop there. We need to do a bit of banking. And a nice... It's almost like an intimate loop, that one there. And then down around the ship. That's a bit tight there. But then we go up. Yeah. Oh, that's really nice. Does he get around the second one as well? Oh, perfect. Yeah, nice and smooth and slow around the tops there. Not too slow, but just right, I think. So here we should take it up to this. There's people here. What are they doing down here? There's nothing down here for them to be at, is there? I don't think. Nothing under there? No? No? There's a shop here, look, that we could open up once the coaster's finished building. I think that's probably a good idea. Get them down here while they're at the coaster. They can go and get some food. I think we should try and make the coaster go up and sort of past this path here. I think that'd look pretty good. Curve it up. Hopefully it's got enough speed to get up this hill. You have to be careful here because there's a lot of scenery going on. It's almost like a... I guess the idea is that this would have been the dock when this was full of water, but for some reason it's sort of dried up. I suppose the idea, the money's dried up, and with the money the water's gone as well. We're going to get up there. Yeah, that's nice. And there we go. It gets up there quite good. Sorry, people. Oh my God, there's people crashing. I'm sorry. I don't think it affects them. Although it really shouldn't crash while you're testing. It should just disappear and start again like it used to, I think. There we go. We'll have a... Yeah, just about... Sorry. That person there's waving around. Let's do a bit of an airtime hill. Oh, that'll be quite a good little finish. You know, we have a few bunny hops as you're coming into the coaster station. Right, should we see if we can take it around and under that path? That'd be quite cool, I think. It's going to be a bit of a squeeze. We'll give it a go. Ooh, it's going to require some real banking as well. Excuse me, I'm yawning my head off. I've been up all morning, but only playing this game, so I've got no excuse. Wow, this is going to be tight. Let's see. Let me just get past that cannon. I don't think it's going to go, not comfortably anyway. Okay, lift it up that way. I want to try and get it through this gap here. It's obviously sort of where they planned on the coaster going, you know, with the sort of archway there. I think we need to take it a bit wider. Yeah, let's try that. That should be able to get it round now. And up. We may need to add a chain lift here to get it back to the station. I'd rather not. If we can keep the speed up enough. Yep, looks like it's going to get through. It's going to be tricky, I think, though, to get the speed up enough. All I need to do now is just get back to the station, really, and then even if it just gets to the top of this hill and then we have to use some drive tyres to get it back into the station, that would probably be okay as well. We're near enough level there. Yep, heading towards, obviously we'll be able to smooth the last few bits out. Yeah, that's about right, past all these cannons firing off. There we go. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's just see if it gets around this last bit, so we have to do any work. Wow, that corner's tight. But yeah, it gets up. Okay, good. Okay, it gets into the station quite smoothly as well, actually, so we won't bother with... Oh, what did we do there? Oh, okay, that classes our coaster. It just has to make a run. Oh, I thought we'd have to actually open it, but no, that just getting it round the track is enough. Okay. So, let's finish that off. Smooth it all out a little. There we go. And then we need to do some serious smoothing here. because this corner is intense. Oh, we don't really let us do much there. Let's have a look. It's just kind of that piece there. It sort of really turns quite tightly in. Let's have a look. We'll give it some banking, and then no, it's not letting us smooth. Oh, I'm so sorry for yawning. I'm absolutely. This is probably the last thing I'm going to do today, I think. Yeah, it's really not pulling in there, is it? Yeah. Oh, there must be something in its way. What is it? Oh, that's smooth in there. It's not really helping it though. Kind of need to pull all this. Yeah, it's just really kinking around there. I kind of need to pull all this area out really. Try smoothing that there. Yeah, a little. Helps a little, but soon stops. Kind of from there down to this corner here really needs to be pulled to the right. I bet we're not going to be able to do much though because of the scenery. Let's have a go. That one. No, see, we can get a slight little bit. Yeah. Because of all that scenery along the dock is giving us a bit of a problem there, but it might be enough. That's just, that looks like that's the piece that's causing us bother. Let's pull that out. Okay, let's have another go, see if we can pull that a little bit more to the right. At the right as we look at it, it's actually to the left, I suppose, when you're riding it. Just, oh no, just a tiny little bit you can do. Okay, it might be enough to help. There we go, that's fine. There. Okay, good. It might be enough to help. Just take the edge off that curve there. It really is. We can pull it that way a little. Yeah, that might be a way of doing it. And then smoothing all that. Let's have a look. Ah, that seems to have done a better job. Still not ideal. It's still pretty intense. But can we pull that bit out? Ooh, that makes a bit of a wobble. Smooth that. Should we just smooth that first? Hold on, let's smooth that first. It kind of takes it back to where it was anyway. And smooth that might just take... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, still pretty intense curve, but I mean, now it looks like a feature as opposed to just desperately trying to get back around. So we just need to smooth the banking there a little. Do that, no problem. And banking there looks okay. None of that obviously is banking, that's all straight. Here we need a bit of banking. Yeah. Just helps it around that corner there. All these little things just help get rid of some of the fear factors, because we want the fear to sort of sit in the middle really. We want to sit at about a 5 fear, and then obviously the excitement as high as it'll go, nausea as low as it'll go. That's almost looks a little banked already actually, but we can just add a little more. Yep, just a little more there. I think it needs it, and then we'll just smooth that banking out slightly so it doesn't kink into the roll. Still is a little. Just there, I think, is the problem. Smooth the bank in there. There we go. Makes it much more comfortable. Okay, that bit there. It actually goes through the rope of the ship there, but we can deal with that, I guess. What we'll do is, oops, get rid of the wall there. We'll just bank this last little bit as well. Smooth this little bit as well, I think. A little, as much as we can. Anyway, there's yeah, there's still that slight kink there. Unfortunately, that's one of the problems with using the sort of already made bits, I guess. Okay, last thing to do then I think is zoom around a little. Is this first drop really? So that's kind of how I work through the coasters. I sort of build them all once, and then when I get to the end, I work backwards and sort of smooth and bank them all. And that seems to work quite well for me really. So just going to bank that a little there. And I think we'll give it a test. I think it's all pretty much done. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll give it a ride. We'll ride it while we test it. Why not? How do we do that? Let's first of all just knock the speed up a little here. There we go. Okay, and get on it. There we go. Let's have a ride of the American Arrow. Hopefully you can get rid of that logo. I'm not too sure. Hello, mate. Like your face. Okay, there's a pirate in the background. Pirate's castle. There we go. Alright, drop down then into our first. Whoop, okay. That first banking's a bit of a kink. Okay, that's quite nice. Speed's pretty good through there. Nice and oh wow, there's a right kink there. I didn't even notice that before. I'll have to fix that. All this seems okay. Whee. It's pretty good. Nice slope up here. Yeah, pretty smooth. Nice airtime hill. Your stomach could feel funny on that round. Actually, that last bit's not too bad. Okay, so the bit I was worried about was that last little bit back up as a coaster. Wasn't too bad, but there was a rather glaring kink in a bend down by the bottom of the ship. Let's have a look. Just yeah, you can kind of see it when you look. That just there is a big kink. So we'll drag that out a little bit and smooth it out. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Okay. Yep, and it's still away from the ship. And the other bit here was the banking's a little bit extreme here. It sort of flings you from one side to the other. So we'll just smooth the banking a little on that as well, make it a little bit more comfortable. Okay. Alright, pretty happy with that. I think we need to leave it testing again because we made some slight changes. So while it tests, let's open this stall up, because then people can potter on down here once they've been on the coaster, or even before they go on the coaster if they want to vomit. We'll open this up. I love how they sort of make it look boarded up. It's really good. So let's put a beef beef, or do something different. Custom. So we got hot dogs. Yeah, let's do hot dogs. Pop hot dogs in there. Swing it around. There we go. And we might as well make use of the space. We'll get rid of this block here, and it looks like it's made for a second one, to be honest. So we'll get rid of that there. Move that piece over, and move that over as well. One nice thing I like about these scenarios actually is you can quite easily sort of continue the theme using sort of copy and paste with the scenery that's already there. Let's do a milkshake as well, so you can get a food and drink. There we go. Happy with that. Okay, let's have a look. See, there's people up here already. I wonder what they're down here for. I don't know. Okay, so the coaster is done. The path. Let's just check the path's all okay. Yeah, comes up there. Brilliant. Drops out the other side. Okay, let's get it open. It's all tested. Yeah, numbers are pretty good. Sophia's pretty much spot on. Nausea is nice and low. Let's call it, what do you think? Something piratey, goes around a boat. Let's call it, spell it right first, I'm on a boat. There we go. There's an old internet reference for you there. I'm on a boat. Okay. And we better knock the price up a little as well, haven't we? Because they always start too cheap. Let's make it $20. Just go straight in there. They pay through the nose for these things. It's ridiculous how much they pay. And hopefully they'll come in. Let's see. First people are already on their way. Are you going to be the first people to be on I'm on a boat? They are. Did they say anything about the price? No, just that the queue is short. Queue is short. Queue is short. Okay. Good. Well, they're going on it anyway. That's what I like to see. And hopefully there's people flooding to it, because all we need to do now, let's have a look. Pay off loan and get $4,000. Oh, we can pay the loan off, I think, actually. Loan, finance, loans. Yep, we've got enough. Let's get that done then, because we're not going to be building anything else here, I don't think, unless this coaster, for some reason, really doesn't make the money. We just need that $4,000 a month now. Which should be easy to do with a coaster. Look, we've got $2,000 there without the coaster even running. So as long as this brings in a couple of grand a month, which it should do, because these things absolutely crap money. So hopefully that should work no problem. We'll do one of our so check everything's okay here. There's no sort of major problems. Let's do one of our jumping time forwards until we're nearly at the end of the month. Okay, so we're nearly done. Just washing it round. We sped up. It's making loads of money. It's really good. We've got this over here, so we've done this, made loads of money. It's got a nice couple of shops, and we popped the crazy pirate ship that's going there. I love seeing stuff go really fast. And then over here we've got a couple of simple rides, carousel and kick flip, I think it's called, kick flipper. Oh, and there we go. It's given us gold. So let's have a look. We've got $10,000 in the park, nearly 1,000 people in the park, and our most popular ride was the Black Pig, and we did it by October year 1. Okay, great. So let's head back to the main menu. We're not going to start another one now, but I just want to have a look at what the next ones are, because I think we might have opened some up by doing that one. I think you sort of level up your character as you go. So let's have a look. Korea. Yeah, there was one. There we go. Look, level 4 we are now. Skilled manager. And that kind of goes up as you do stuff, I think. So, Pirate Battle, that was the one in beta. Creature Awakens, that was the one I recorded, but the footage didn't work. And that one was the one we've just done now, Pirate Cove. So next we're going to move on to Princess Amelie's Fairy Tale. We've got the Great Tree, Silversmith Manor, that looks fun, it looks a bit like Alton Towers, and Good Gully Miss Molly. That's what's that one? Let's have a look. Oh, height restrictions. Oh, that'd be interesting. It's a cool mechanic. And then we've got Sci-Fi. These are the ones that opened up. So Night Encounters, Golem Rampage. Well, look at that thing, Golem Rampage, cool. And shops and drops. Okay, cool, but they're not there yet. We're going to start on Princess Amelie next with the Great Tree. That'll be in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give us a like. It really does help out the channel. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.